Alrighty, yo. So, did finally decide to take that break I have been often speaking of, but not actually putting into practice here to get into Recon Wildlands a little bit. Um, for the most part, we're going to be saving most of this for, um, well, if I do decide to get on a Saturday, it's probably going to be for then. But other than that, it'll be after, uh, after we finish Ghost of Tsushima, because that's kind of taking my primary focus. But Um, we do work Saturdays until 11 p.m. Eastern Time, so I tend not to want to stay up a whole ton afterwards. But did want to at least kind of take a poke into this to at least get started. I obviously have spent a lot of time on this already, but we are going to start a whole new game here. One of the things that big time sucked me in with the newer Ghost Recon games with Wildlands and Breakpoint is the ability to create your own custom operator, which is just so much fun. So let's get working on that. See, I feel like I usually go with the Murphy one, but I'm not sure. None of those are good. Another reason, the customization and stuff on Breakpoint I like a lot better, but this one's quite a lot of fun too. I do like the story in this one a lot, or like the overall overarching mission is a lot more engaging than what's going on in uh, Breakpoint. A little bit kind of easier to get behind knowing what you're doing with this versus what Breakpoint has. Oops. No, we don't want to go random. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not that I actually have any tattoos, but can't get over how dope these are. Which is funny because we are going to spend most of the game with them covered up. Always sit black. Yeah, no, that's lame. We definitely want to have a vest that can actually have camo. So we'll stick with that one. Nah, no ghillie suits. Okay, we need to change our hat. Ballistic helmets are cool, but I've always been more of a baseball hat kind of Dirk. If you couldn't tell from my my little PNG dude there. Multicam black is our color choice. I did the point man specs just because like they're orange, and that's orange is always my aesthetic, but pretty sure the trapper mask is what we usually wear. And I can kind of get behind that. Vendetta. I need to get that then, because that's what I usually put wolf in. I have a 511 rush pack, but that's not what we're gonna wear in this case. Surgeon pack is Team Medic. The Ghost Recon General one is good, but nah, actually I will do that. So I tried to put on my little on my hat there, but my artistic skill is admittedly a little bit lacking there. Heh. Cannon Nomad. Whoa. All the coattails, that's cool. Oh, that's a... what's his name? The guy that, the Punisher plays. This is basic. Well, we'll have Pouncy in some Air Force stuff because Pouncy is in the Air Force now. play an arcade. Just trying to have a good time here.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Kataris 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Here's our insertion for Ghost Team on the ground in Bolivia for Operation Kingslayer, which ideally I'll be able to get a briefing for, so that way those of us who don't have context can see what's going on.
Help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Kataris 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru, you found him. Amaru is one of the founders of the Kataris 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important.
So we
for
are
our
on
cause,
up.
Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Will do. Boots on the ground, and we are on up, baby. Okay, I gotta remember how to... There we go. Okay, we're gonna customize our fire team here to be our actual contingent of people that I know. That is kind of exceptionally baller. Always 511 tactic plate carrier. But for you, it will be standard black, flat. Do we got anything akin to khakis? I'm assuming we probably do. I just need to find it. I think sandstone's going to be as good as it's going to get. Always the Oakleys. I want flak black here as well. Quickly pilots is good. $5 24. Rainbow 6. These are country flags only. We do need to adjust our hair color. That should do us. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, I give you what is essentially my father. Now we do wolf. Go with that. That's as good as we're going to get in this one, unfortunately. Because that is shit that Wolf would do 100%. Probably nothing too heavy. Let's say harness. Say flat black. Because obviously our 100% best choice is going to be this, but we don't have access to it yet. Let me check my folder here, because I want to make sure I'm getting pretty close to what I did last time. We're close but no cigar. Because we'll have to be wearing beanie though. And we did Shmiga, but this color. Since we don't have access to the wolf one, we will simply give Ghost Recon. And now we do Pouncy. Pouncy may yet prove me wrong and get tattoos, but as far as I know, it's not quite her thing. Need to recall the camo pattern. Oh, Pansy, I'd be talking way too much all the fucking time. It's hard to actually get to where I need to be in that chat. I will find it. I think that's as close as I can get. I kind of want to go something that kind of gives, like, cities vibes. I hate those such vibes. It's really funny. Where's the ATAX? I think the multicam's the closest I can get. Because as I found out, Air Force doesn't use that anymore. I don't know how updated this is. Do I have ACU? Do not, so I think this is the best I'm going to get. Since Pansy got the sharpshooter commendation, obviously she gets sniper preference. Thinking I saw one that spoke to me. Oh, I already had it equipped, that's why. Well, that took longer than it realistically should have, but I think it's kind of fun. G36 is my rifle of choice. Or with an MP5 for now. For me, it is always black multicam. I don't have any other handgun options right now. We ain't got nothing particularly usable yet. But we will. I like how it kind of breaks everything apart like that. Alrighty. We are operational, ready to engage.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground.
What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. The first objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Who,
Do we, though, have access to... Okay, so for whatever reason we do not have access to a briefing for this mission. So I guess I'll give the brief rundown. So we are here, boots on the ground in Bolivia, in a Bolivia that has been effectively taken over by the Santa Blanca drug cartel. So our mission here is to destabilize the cartel and the corrupt government to restore order to the country. So our operations will take us through multiple different regions as we work to take out each different facet of the cartel's organizational structure, from the drug production, smuggling, protection, and I believe there's influence as well as the last one. But for now, here is our base ops. We gotta get the lieutenant and also get our hands on one of the rebel leaders, Amaru. Rolling up to our destination here.
We got company. Stay sharp.
Understood.
The drone is up. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Got 3 on site. 4. Prepare to engage.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors. Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
How do we have eyes on the target we can't see over there? I know how sync shots
Roger
work.
that, moving. Ready to engage. Tango down.
Medical supplies. Whoop.
I got one narco near the watchtower.
Dropping him. Well, I will be. Can I ideally get my hands on him before we run into too much trouble here? Shit. What's my button to grab?
Silencio. Marche. Pinche cabrón.
Espérate, cabrón, espérate.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you. need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit. If they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead. Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. Got another tango. I got a third target.
Got plenty of fucking x-rays on the exfil here.
Careful.
Let's get
Sicario
moving.
sporting a submachine
Cartel
gun.
isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Get some other targets in there.
I got a
There we
target
go.
carrying submachine guns.
Roger, let me get in position. Say the word, boss.
Could have been a little bit cleaner, but we got him. Staying just out of my fucking reach. We are all clear here.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
Damn, it's a hell of a way down. Man up, boys and girls, let's get moving.
Buckle up, people.
Man, y'all never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Oh, jeez. They should let me drive. Whoops. Excuse me.
Hard times, man. Hard times.
Can't wait until we have rudder wings, because driving from place to place is not my favorite thing in the world. disengage from the vehicle to get on site. I say go if you're going.
Coming up on a Toyo farm.
Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
So it's case our
Tango number
AO.
3. Here's target number 5.
Still get a little bit more unknown that I would really like. Damn, that was a good fucking shot.
Deploying drone. Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
Eyes on all X-rays. Excuse me, Pansy.
Tango, down. You're giving yourself away. We poked the hornet's nest. They've seen us.
So they're aware that they're taking fire, but that's about it.
They're gonna be on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
Fuck.
I have a shot. Engaging.
And here we go.
That's it, we're clear.
All clear. Any encounter we can walk away from.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
What do we got?
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Good start.
Are you Amaru? What's left of him anyway? Come on, I'm getting you out of here.
Form up and let's get the fuck out of here.
I'll pilot.
Yeah, I know how to fly the fucking
Where are you
helicopter.
taking me? Back to your friends. Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool. Take it up with him, senor.
I'm not gonna last too much longer here, I don't think. But we got exactly as far as I kind of expected us to.
This is it.
Here's our LZ.
Check it out. Weapons case.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
What do we get?
I've been wanting one of these.
Well, not the best sniper rifle, but a good starter for us. Just a little bit more my speed. Ejection point reached.
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
See, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock. Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito's coming through.
Briefing on the target.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
Have our target. Espírito Santo, I think, is where a bit of our target's gonna be. First engagement's gonna be the one to find weaponry. La Centera. The portrait should be able to find the target. It is Espírito Santo. Mohokoyo. That's where my weapon on one is. That is exceptionally dope. Actually, you can see some quick screenshots of that. Ooh, we do love me an MP7. But this will be our target. Big fan of the SIG MPX. Koyo Sniper rifle wise, I would very much like to possess MSR. What the yuck? Awful ways away.
That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy.
What's up? Let's move.
First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
And we will, but not right now, because I want to... Primary target should actually be weaponry. Still gonna take us a while to get there by flight, but it's definitely faster than driving or walking.
Nomad, I've got Pakatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you might be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Atari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
We're taking orders from Pakatari now?
Atari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought hitting those power lines was gonna be a fucking death sentence, but... guess not.
Bowman, we just entered Mojocoyo.
They're moving a shitload of cocaine through there. It's a transit point. Stops in Mojocoyo before going to Kawani and Romanzo.
Any idea who's running it?
No, but I know where they store the cocaine. You destroy those caches, and the buchon in charge will show up to bitch out his people.
And then we can nail him.
Like a board. Get to it.
Marking a hostile.
Got X-rays.
Some locals. I got a third. Just spotted one with submachine guns. That makes 5. Marking target. Watch the background.
See if we can get some high ground here. Ooh, that's not how that works.
Round must have gone right past his head. He knows he's in trouble. They're onto us. Watch out.
I was ready to fire, like how the PS5 controller usually works, but this is a PS4 game, so it doesn't do that.
Woman in charge is Nydia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker.
Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquita. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics.
She's the brains, he's the brawn.
Briefing.
Her Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nydia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the Beauty Queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nydia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
Fuck, engaging.
All clear. Briefing.
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Boquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Boquita was a trapechiador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name-brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time, he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Boquita could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nydia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nydia was the brains, Boquita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nydia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Buquita has two.
The fact that we can't have grenades and shit to begin with is fucking stupid. Secure what we can before we move. I don't have C4 to blow it, but that'll work too. Medical supplies too. .400 meters to next target.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright?
Gonna be a little hard to do that in a helicopter, but we'll see. That's what we want. There you are. Let's get it. We'll hop on. Here. Convoy. Line us up for a gun run.
Engaging.
Good to go. Convoy in. We got a non-armored
Security detail looks like the JV team.
convoy has a non-armored vehicle in tow. Vehicle destroyed.
Holy shit.
The lieutenant's trying to escape.
Don't hit
Whoops.
civilians, dumbass. Get your fucking head on straight.
Disengage.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Move out. I'm on your 6.
Okay, well, where do I take it to? Oh, I just gotta take it?
Got us a truck full of gasoline ready for pickup. That'll make a nice present for the rebels.
Definitely looks like there could be bad guys down there, but I don't have any viz.
We got a depot full of white powder. Who wants to break a crackhead's heart?
I don't have any C4 or anything to blow it with, though. Is there a bullet drop? There is. .400 meters means 4 ticks.
Shit, he knows he's taking fire. The lieutenant's escaping.
They know we're here. Be careful. Look, we're cool, we're cool. Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
Sniper out there.
We got a mounted weapon.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Tango on the roof. Tango on the roof.
I'm moving to position. Ready to fire. I have a shot. Engage.
God damn it. Fucking weapon sway.
They're onto us. Stay quiet. Fucking sniper's got us zeroed.
Fuck, I'm empty. Gotcha. Fuck.
The helo's done. Reinforcements won't be flying in anytime soon. We got the numbers.
Almost fucking out of stock though.
No están en nuestro alcance. Manden una pinche patrulla para atraparlo. Hay una patrulla en camino. ¡Aguanten, para!
Enemy reinforcements coming in.
Tenemos apoyo de los grupos de refuerzo. Están en camino para llegar a donde vimos por última vez al enemigo.
Sicario sporting a minigun in the HQ building. Eyes on a gun turret.
Negative on an operator though. Shit.
Un hijo de su puta madre nos está queriendo mandar al panteón. Quítaselo, pero ya.
Assholes know we're here. Stay quiet.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
¡Se quedan por aquí, cabrones! ¡Escondan, marica!
Fuck, they got me cornered.
¡Puta, no los veo! Me lleva la chingada.
Get back before they make you.
Had a fucking excellent angle there. Holy shit.
Huele a puerco, chingado. Vámonos a echar una chela.
Frag out.
Frag out.
Watch it, that thing's about to blow.
Frag up.
Frag out. Come in mierda, culeros. I got eyes on a weapons case.
And this is what we came for, baby.
Ah, I can use this.
I actually don't like that. We'll get better stuff in time.
They found a body.
Who did? Any dad? It is in your dad. Frag up.
Frag out. Get some. Target destroyed. Time to clear out.
They're running out of places to hide this shit.
Let's disengage. Do not want to engage with any dot unless we're confident we can drop them.
Fuck, engaging.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
Buckle up, people.
Posición conocida del enemigo, pero han desaparecido. Comenzando una nueva búsqueda ahora mismo.
regroup in Ithaca, and we'll disengage for the evening. Something with a little bit better effective range. How come you just automatically have every type of scope? I went right past it. There's a preferred optic for ARs. Check it out at range. flat. I like firearm sound design quite a lot. I am, yeah. I'm a big fan of firearm sound design. I was also kind of trying to find something with a bit better of an effective range than the G36 had. But unfortunately with the FAL, I don't get the dot with the optic that I want. It's like aiming third person is like significantly less accurate with FAL, which is kind of annoying. But my apologies for not noticing you messaging initially there. Had my OBS blocking everything. So I honestly don't even know when errors messaged here. Because I do see that there are messages, but I have no idea when they happened. So I did start a new game, but I'm not terribly new to the game. I did finish the whole thing on a playthrough previously. But we are currently on a new game, in which I actually made my homies as my fire team. But we are currently on a new game. We just started a little bit ago here, so we just got done rescuing the dude whose name I literally already forgot, who's part of the Resistance. I did carve a path over to here real quick just to get the MPX, because I am a big fan of the MPX. I'm gonna wander my way around to look for other weapons and optics and things, and I do want to go over here. Nope, Espirito Santo, so that way I can take this nerd down and get the other bandana that I want to be able to put on Wolf. Because Shmeen is cool, but the bandana is cooler. Very nice. It's a really, really fun game, and like I'm a big fan of the aspect of being able to like customize like your own operator and things. The customization's a bit better in Breakpoint, but I significantly like the just like the but the story of this one, like the operation is just like easier to understand. Like I have a very clear objective and like ways to do it, whereas in like Breakpoint it's a little bit kind of all over the place. I just don't like the way it's structured quite so much. Mood. I gotta imagine the plat would be tough in this one. How do I? Shit, there's a lot of shit to it. I feel like if I was dedicated enough, I could definitely do it. There's been plenty of games that I have platinumed, but this is more of just a fuck around kind of game for me. What are you playing on, if you don't mind my asking?
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
What a coincidence, so am I.
Hang on, I'll drive.
You know, I should have gotten that from the fact that you specifically said platinum it, not like get all achievements. But I'm a little tired. I don't know what time zone you are, but it is approximately 2:30 in the morning where I'm at right now, and I worked today. So I'm a little bit on the EP side. Oops. I'm so good at driving. We're almost on a break to do this right now. We're going to get more into the meat of it coming up. But my primary is my primary that I'm going through right now is Ghost of Tsushima, but I didn't really want to get into that, it being this late, because I knew I'd get sucked in majorly, because I tend to, especially the segment that we're in. I would have played all night, to be honest. Can't drive like what? So did I. I have Platinum Ghost of Tsushima. I'm just doing it for stream now. Most of the things that I do stream, I have played at least once before. Just because I like to kind of like take stuff at my own pace. At least for like my first run through. And then like I'll get on and stream it. That's valid. I mean, I'm not driving like super duper safely neither, but it's definitely better in this than it is in some other games I've played. So it's 8:23. Is that AM or PM for you?
Roger that. Fire.
Open fire. Whoops.
Fuck, we're mates.
Whoops. I cannot look at the chat and drive at the same time. Disengage. We are so stuck. Get up, boys. Oh my god. We're in a bad way.
Here they come. What's the play, boss? grenade. Watch
Fucking
out.
hell!
Get the hell out of there.
Oh. Cursed. Well, let's try and not crash while looking at the chat this time. So if it's 8:23 a.m. for you, I'm gonna guess you're probably not located in the US then. Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
I would say yes if I were not going to go to bed soon. But honestly, if you want to add me, my PSN is the same as my Twitch handle is here, the Big Wings Draven. You can totally add me, and we can definitely coordinate to do some in the future. Whoops. Oh, which trophies are you talking about? But no, for sure, I'd definitely love to play this with more people. It's like, it's fun with like just the AI ones, but like they're not the most effective in this like they are in Breakpoint.
Ready? Open fire.
Prepare to engage.
Roger.
Engaging hostiles.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck, they went the other way. Hit him.
Shitballs.
Oh fuck, grenades. I've been using the Demon Souls one too up until I just got Baldur's Gate and I switched it to the Dragon.
We got them all. Let's check the truck for any loot we might need.
Hurry up.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Got one.
That was close.
Radio gear secure. We'll tell the rebels where to come get their new toys. Let's move. Pack, this is Nomad. The convoy is secure.
Gracias, amigo. My people will make good use of those supplies. My people are searching for La Yuri y El Polito, but in the meantime, there is something else you can do for us. I have prepared a speech for the people of Bolivia. It is a call to arms that we will broadcast from Itaqua.
Santa Blanca's gonna send troops to shut that down as soon as they hear the transmission.
You see my problem? I need someone dependable to find a radio transmitter and protect it until the broadcast is complete.
Okay, Katari. We'll get it done.
We will do as we must. Me about to crash constantly from reading the chat. But I'm a big Dark Souls fan too. I originally was not. Demon Souls remake actually was finally got me into everything. I'll use this here. But ever since then, I've been playing through the entire rest of the series. I did finish my very first run of Dark Souls not too long ago. And I'm working my way through Dark Souls 3 right now. But that's been something I've been just doing solo, not on stream or anything like that. It's something I plan to stream at some point, I think, but it's going to be a while for that.
Heads up, we got a turret.
Drone is
Let's get
airborne.
some eyes on.
We got a tango with multiple civilians around. And baby makes 3.
Another X-ray.
Here's target
2 X-rays. Turret. Got another. Damn, drone battery drains way too quick in the beginning. Mood. I'm trying really hard to get into Bloodborne. I am struggling with the whole like no shield thing, cause like I tend to play Dark Souls and like Demon Souls and everything pretty aggressively as well, but like I still like having the option of having a shield, and like with Bloodborne, not really. Like, I mean, there is one, obviously, but just for the very sole purpose of telling you that, like, shields are not viable in Bloodborne.
Target marked. Keep an eye on your background.
Contact. Pretty fucking
That's 10 targets.
major hostile hotspot here.
Tango knows somebody's got a beat on it.
Shit.
Keep it quiet, they know we're here.
Reposition. Fuck.
Grenade, watch out! Contact.
Fucking hell.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
Ugh.
You're in bad shape. Take cover.
Gotta get around them.
Target down. That's one down.
All clear.
Clear.
Anyone else here tired of those cartel dicks chatting with each other? You could put a dent in that with this. Location of one of their network stations.
That Qatari's got some brass ones, I'll give him that. Give that fucker an inch and he'll take a mile.
If he can get us...
That's really fucking far away.
Yuri and Polito, it's worth it. Let's get it done. I've got the bike.
Go on without me.
Whoops. It's freaking ass ton of ground to cover. Potentially one of the first, well, I actually don't know if you're a furry, but you're potentially one of the first non-furries I've interacted with on the channel, because most of the other people that I have interacted with have been like other furs that like I know, or others who have just stumbled across me. So it's kind of nice that you do want to fight and stuff, and don't want to cause trouble. Because I've definitely heard horror stories from other people that I know where people just come in and troll them just because they're a fur, so. Excuse me. Whee! I'm gonna get up here, but I don't know if I'm gonna do this whole mission right now. I honestly think it ended up being faster to drive up here than it would have been to fly. Off-road. And I appreciate that, honestly.
Dig in. The cartel's gonna hit this place hard once that transmission starts.
Or just defending. I can do that.
Looks like they're feeling froggy. Opening fire. What the hell are you doing? Take cover.
Trying. Whoa. Damn it.
That's a civilian, man. Watch your background. This emitter's done, man.
Damn.
Show's over. That ought to get the rebels fired up.
Well done, compadres. My speech was heard all over Bolivia. It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itaqua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind.
Check your targets. We got civilians all over the place.
Bad guys down.
Compadre, I may have someone who can give you information on Yuri and Polito.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than give my man up to the cartel, the villagers hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the villagers.
Fuck.
My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Culta now.
But here, we shall disengage. I'm gonna see if I can find the overall Operation Kingslayer briefing. Operation Kingslayer briefing. Which I think actually plays if I just sit on the menu for a little bit here. So that way we can have the actual background for the op. Since it doesn't actually give that to you at the beginning of the game, like you would kind of think that it would.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz.
There we go.
2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed UNIDAD, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
So that was the briefing that I feel like should have kicked off the game in and of itself, but we can't have nice things. But this is my usual one. But we are doing a new game for the purpose of streaming. Oh man, EP. And for upcoming ones, we can definitely squad up for things. I'm not entirely sure, like, what your time zone in particular is, but we can look to organize some stuff in the future. My intention is definitely to finish Ghost of Tsushima before I dive too heavily into this. This is mostly just a break, because, again, I didn't want to get into Ghost of Tsushima getting home as late as I do from work. So, but that'll be some more of what I do tomorrow, I think, probably. Unless, my sister's boyfriend happens to have time for, playing, Resident Evil, because we're supposed to get onto Resident Evil 6 then. But I'll definitely accept that friend request in a little bit here, well, before I get off. And then, we'll look to organize some ops in the future. But for the meantime, since it's daytime for you, I hope you have a good day here. Don't have a nice relaxing Sunday. And hope to definitely catch you in the future. But for the meantime, off we go.